Now at 6, a Portland father was formally charged today in connection with the death of a Portland teenager who overdosed on fentanyl inside his home. Daisy Caballero is live outside the Multnomah County Courthouse. Daisy, important to note here, this case dates back a couple of years, and the victim was 15 years old.
Yeah, David, it was emotional inside of the courtroom as the judge denied the parents' request for a pre-trial detention. The parents also telling me that it was the first time that they've seen the man now charged in connection to their daughter's death in years. On Tuesday, Rahnamoon of Portland was formally charged in connection to the overdose fentanyl death of 15-year-old Lauren Dominguez back in 2023. Rahnamoon is charged with 3 misdemeanors, including 2 counts of endangering the welfare of a minor. In court, he appeared visually emotional and repeatedly said, I'm sorry," to the Dominguez family. According to court documents, Rahnamoon's 17-year-old son admitted he had provided fentanyl to Dominguez in the past, but during this investigation, it was determined that the drugs came from someone else the night she died.
In this particular instance, those were the charges that we could find to fit in this situation. Do I think there's greater severity to what happened? Obviously, yes.
Multnomah County District Attorney Nathan Vasquez says these types of cases are something he's started to see more of throughout the state.
We want to make sure that we use the law appropriately, and we've looked at other charges. These were the ones that were appropriate under the facts of this case, and we will try to do our best to be aggressive and hold people accountable for the death of a 15-year-old girl.
According to the Dominguez family, Lauren had snuck out the night of her death. Her older sister was able to locate where she was, so the family drove over. They also called 911 and knocked on the Rahnamoon residence with no response until
Mr. Rahnamoon came down the driveway about 15 minutes later, letting us know that his son and Lauren were using drugs and Lauren wasn't breathing.
Lauren's parents say they are fighting to stop this from happening to other teens across Oregon.
Unfortunately, do believe that our child was caught in a perfect storm of COVID and
Measure 110.
Measure 110's infrastructure.
The maximum penalty will be a year for each charge, and DA Vasquez says his office will stand with the Dominguez family every step of the way. Now, the parents also tell me that they had never met the Rahnamoon family prior to their daughter's death. He is set back in court on March 11th. David, back to you.
Can imagine how difficult it is for them to talk about and relive that moment as well. Thank you, Daisy.